It's so typical. We start streaming and I got hungry.
I feel that. I was like, my nose itches so bad.
I ate before stream, but now it's so. The thing is, I'm so anxious normally to start the streams because I don't know most of the people I do this with. That I can't eat, and then I started and I see, oh, that's really chill. We get along very good, and then I started getting hungry. so,
Yeah.
so the stress just lowered. So
Oh, pizza sounds so good.
oh, definitely. What pizza you had, Maggie? What you had on your pizza? I want pizza too. I could do pizza after stream. I think I have pizza. Yeah, I have pizza. Pretty sure there will come at least one pizza question in this chat with, so I hope you're
We love a
prepared.
good pizza question.
I'm not sure it's a good pizza question, but it's a pizza question at least. so yeah, ham, salami, and tomatoes. I would skip the tomatoes because my stomach don't like them, but the rest I will take. Oh, it depends. When it's warm, the tomatoes were warm, then I can't eat them. So, but the rest I will take. My dinner is cooking. What you cooking, Linda? As we are now talking about food, just let's talk about what you all eat. So especially we are in chat at the moment in the European region, so they're all making dinner. I think for you it's
Dinner
more.
right now.
For you
Breakfast.
Yeah, for you it's more breakfast.
Yeah. I just ate a bagel. Mm-hmm.
But that sounds good too, honestly. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really a breakfast person. I normally skip breakfast, but when
Mm-hmm.
it's there, I would eat it. So Sunday dinner, yeah. Yeah, we are now moving in Germany, Sweden, and the UK here, so it's pretty much European at the moment. Roast pork, potatoes, gravy, and carrots. I come
That
over.
sounds really good.
Yeah, I think we all come over, Linda, so be prepared. It take maybe some time, but we all come over. That's fine. Okay, we come over. I would say we are on our way. it's yeah.
It'll just take me 10 hours to get there.
Yeah. I was thinking how I get very fast or quick to the UK, but maybe airplane is the fastest way. Getting to Berlin and then to the UK. Good work. Oh yeah. But yeah, I would say let's start. So my first question is always,
Okay.
maybe you can say shortly who you are on and off the racetrack, and yeah, just a short overview about your person.
Okay, so my name is Caitlyn, and I'm a race car driver. I started racing a couple years ago when I turned 16, and I was born and raised in California, and then I moved to Utah for college. So I'm studying in university right now. I'm pre-business. The ultimate goal would be to start my own business someday. Well, after like racing, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. So that's a little bit about me, I guess.
Yeah. What kind of business when you want to answer this?
So right now, I love clothing. I love fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on a high-end designer line that's themed around motorsports.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
I just wait. Let me just post your Instagram link on Insta so they all can find you. So
Thank you.
we dropped this several times during stream when I think on it. So yeah. First of all, it's racing. So how your interest in motorsport start? Is it coming from a, I don't know, family side, or you just randomly saw racing drivers, or Yeah, how
It's
it
kind
started.
of a funny story. So my dad's a firefighter. And so he responds to a lot of medical emergencies and a lot of car crashes. And when my older brother was getting to the age that he was going to start driving, my dad decided either he was going to let his, like, not let his kids drive or make us the best drivers out there. And so it really started as driver safety training. And so we did a ton of teen car control clinics and autocrosses, and then started doing high performance track days. And then it ultimately turned into like a total love and addiction to racing.
That's an interesting story. I think I didn't hear
Yeah.
this before like this. So mostly it's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's very, very different. So,
definitely. But it's kind of interesting. So I kind of love how different it can start. So mostly it's someone in the family was racing before or so. So that's yeah, kind of different from the normal stories I heard. So
yeah, very different.
I definitely like this, and I think when yeah the this motorsport fever is awakened in someone, it's yeah it can't
Hmm.
be stopped.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't know who I was if I hadn't started racing. It like really has like turned me into the person I am, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I feel this kind of different because I'm not racing myself, but otherwise I feel this with motorsport very it's very true. So Linda's asking, what do you race?
So I race a bunch of different little series. This year I'm gonna be racing the World Racing League.
Mm,
It's an endurance series
mm-hmm,
here in the United States. Saber Cook mentioned it in her stream with you a while ago, but I'll be racing an E46 in GP2 class
mm-hmm.
this year. I'm super excited. We're only doing a couple races for the season just because the person that invited me to race with them is only doing a couple races this season. But I generally just do a little bit of Spec Miata races with SCCA, and then I'm always doing National Autosport Association races in my E36 M30.
That's
So yeah,
amazing. I think Linda
thank you.
is awake when you said Miana, so yeah. And we write about we try to mostly write about World Racing League. Yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, maybe coming back to you when we need feedbacks for the specific races.
Hmm.
So it's not the easiest series to follow outside of the US, but we always
That's
try
true.
because there are
Hmm.
mostly many female racing drivers in there.
Yeah,
So yeah, we definitely try to do this with races as well. So I don't know.
yeah.
Do I have command for races? I think I asked this. Yeah, we have. So um, we
I'm super excited. I'm actually coaching at SCCA race school next weekend.
ooh,
Yeah.
looking forward to. So yeah, follow Caitlyn on Instagram because there are many very good reels. I'm so bad in making reels, so I'm always amazed to see your reels on Instagram.
Thank you.
So yeah, chat, follow. I will drop the link several times on stream, so for all who may be coming in later. I wanted to ask something and I forgot. That's always amazing, brain. Thank you very much. But I think it will come back later, hopefully. So
Happens to me all the time.
yes. But yeah, World Racing League is definitely kind of amazing to race in. So looking forward to see you there and wish you, of course, all the best.
Thank you so much.
So stream chat, you weren't there before, but we kind of started to talk a bit about sim racing. So do you do sim racing, maybe as preparation or just to have fun?
Yeah, I love sim racing. I generally try and do just like an hour of practice every day. And whether that's learning the track for the sim racing series or if it's just like practicing a track or practicing different techniques that I
Mhm.
want to work on and develop and that sort of thing. So, yeah. I love it. It's so fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, sim racing is of course a bit different than the normal racing I call it, but sim
Mhm.
racing is I think a good preparation to yeah see the tracks and the layout of tracks and maybe learning cars. I don't know. As I never driven race cars, I can't say if it's true or not, but I kind of
Honestly,
think.
I think like sim racing has definitely made me a better driver because when you're in the car, you definitely can feel the car in like your seat and everything.
Mhm.
But when you're in the sim, you really have to hone in your like hearing senses and your feeling, like how you feel the steering wheel. And like I've seen like great improvement in my time, especially at my local track, just practicing on the sim. So yeah.
That's amazing. I think sim racing had such a huge step forward since the COVID pandemic and stuff. So
Mhm.
it was the
Well, and
one
the
good thing.
yeah, and the Gran Turismo movie. It it was a good movie. My race coach, he actually went through the Nissan program, and that's how he got into racing. So it was really cool watching his story. Some of the stuff I felt was a little exaggerated, but I love that they're promoting sim racing in the movie.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, yeah, they made some stuff working to make the movie, of course. It was not all very realistic, the cars they used
Mhm.
and the tracks they used was maybe not the tracks it should, but other
Yeah.
story. I mean, of course, they needed to put this story into a movie scenario that works for
Yeah.
everyone. Of course, they
Yeah.
needed to get the money back they used and stuff. So it of course is always a bit different, but I think yeah, it was a really great story to tell, and I hear some feedbacks that they um, feel that this movie definitely kind of get a bit push for the sim racing stuff and how it can work to get out of the sim racing world into real racing, and it actually works. And to
Mhm.
just inspire to follow your dreams, it don't need to be just sim racing and real world racing. So it's inspiring for everyone. Just live for your dreams and work for your dreams, and it all can happen.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, so
yes.
true. And
um
I use one of the questions on the chat. I use iRacing.
oh wow, we can be
Yeah.
friends.
Yes, we can.
I can send you my ID after stream because I don't know
Yeah,
my
that would be
ID.
great.
We all use some iRacing, so you see most of my team on this chat using iRacing. So it's the first sim I ever played, and maybe the only one I will ever play. But we all
Yeah,
mostly
we looked at
use.
other sim racing options, but the advice from my coach who went through the Nissan program, he said iRacing is more comparable to a real car. So
And I think it has more or less the most content. Sure, you need to pay for most of the content, but
yeah, tell
it's
me about it.
it's definitely a huge range to work with. So I mean, I just use iRacing. I don't can say if it's the better one or not, but I'm not
Yeah.
objective on this, so I kind of love it. So, welcome in, Samu. By the way, welcome in and have fun in the lake. Um. So yeah, we are on time with chat, I think. So yes. Mm, never bought anything on iRacing. I definitely think that's a big, big lie. You Patty own, I think, more or less everything on iRacing. So it's a big lie. Nope, nothing. What? It's all it all. Yep. Yeah, Magoo, I think you never. Yeah, Linda, you never bought something as well on iRacing. They own. I mean, Linda just bought a car last time because I said I want to practice this and she needs to coach me, and she just bought the car, and I think we never practiced it since then, so
Oh goodness.
that's how it works. Yeah, I have a favor for the little Formula cars, so yours F 2000 and any pro stuff and so. And We never practiced this car after she bought it, so that's how it works.
Mhm.
I don't own the oval stuff. Okay, that's not totally true. I think you have some oval cars, some NASCAR cars. But well, that's not the matter of the streams. Maybe we not compare what we all own and not own on iRacing right now. So, we just own the roadster. Yeah, maybe. But Chad, ask you questions. We don't compare our racing in the inventory here. Some English words are really hard to pronounce for me, but inventory should work. So yeah. So do you do do you use iRacing more or less just to prepare chef, or do you do some of the, I don't know, big team events the platform has, like the iRacing Daytona 24 hours, I think 2 weeks ago, or coming up?
Honestly, I don't do the racing so much. I love practicing tracks. It's just like I could spend hours doing that every single day. Granted, I love racing. I really love racing. But I also love like learning new techniques and that sort of thing. Right now I'm reading Speed Secrets by Ross Bentley, one of my favorite books ever.
Hmm.
And I just love like applying every little technique that I learn to racing on the sim. So
Yeah. Yeah, another question from Linda. Do you plan to do racing as a career long term?
yeah, honestly, that's the goal. The end goal, the dream would be to be the first woman to overall win the 24 hours in Le Mans.
Ooh.
And I'd love to become a factory driver too, because then you could get paid for racing and that sort of thing. But I
Fingers,
gotta get there. I got a
fi-
ways to go.
fingers crossed, definitely. So that would be amazing. So I need to plan trips to Le Mans then when you're driving there.
Yes. Mhm.
We're never in Le Mans so far, but that would be amazing to, yeah, be there and win this definitely. So fingers crossed.
Mhm. Thank you.
So yeah,
Yeah,
always.
I went to Le Mans a couple of years ago. And do you guys follow the Iron Dames at all? I love them. I'm like one
Yes,
of their biggest fans.
yes.
Um, and just because I just started racing, then I was like, or really getting into racing. And that trip and watching the Iron Dames race, I was like, I'm gonna do this. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do, sort of thing.
Oh, definitely. I think
Mhm.
it has a great impact to see the Iron Dams and other, yeah, female racing in a big series, and seeing how they can succeed and how good they can be, even
Mhm.
as female drivers. So
Yeah. Gosh, tell
yes.
me about it.
So yeah,
But yeah, there's 9 females racing the
th-
Daytona this
yes,
weekend.
and
It's
two,
just so
three are
exciting.
already out, so it hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. But
Especially Catherine Leck and Sheena Monks and Tatiana Calderon's team, because they had definitely the chance to win this year, but
yeah,
yeah, the car
bit
didn't
heartbreaking.
what. Yes, it was. It was. But well, the Iron Dam's still in the race, and Ashton Harrison, even she is more than 80 laps down, but still going, still going. So
Yeah.
let's hope the best. Welcome in, Kim, by the way. Welcome in. You hear the Iron Dams and you are in. That's nice. And yes, Linda, we can definitely plan new trips. So we definitely need, we Linda and I doing the 24 hours of North this year camping. So it's definitely go. We definitely need to go to Daytona one year, and Le Mans and Spa, and so many plans we need to do. The dams are 8. That's good.
Well, that's really good.
I mean, we have still. I have the IMSA stream open, a bit more than an hour to go. So let's hope. Let's hope they cross the finish line, and hopefully in a very good position. I'm not following the timings because I don't write this, so I just enjoy the stream, not following the timing very very close. So I still have an article to write this weekend. I need to write the master card, but I do this after stream, hopefully. So yeah. Shad, do we should ask the pizza question now or later? We will ask this anyway, but the question is, should we ask it now or later? Yes, I see the hype there. Only filling the pause off. What are we apply? Oh yes, you're one of the countries can't watch it on IMSA TV. Like the US can't watch it on IMSA TV, I think, and some of the Scandinavian countries couldn't follow this on IMSA TV as well. So I see. You could. Okay, let's ask a pizza question because I know you all wanna know this. The pizza question we asked every guest on this channel is, do you like pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Oh man, that's a difficult question.
I know.
I
You
have a
can't answer
theory.
this. You can't answer this wrong. So don't worry.
I have a theory. The pizza tastes better with the pineapple on it, but you have to take the pineapple off it.
That's interesting.
Because
So yeah,
I don't like my food to touch, but it's like the pizza tastes fruitier if they cook it with the pineapple on it, but you can't eat it with the pineapple on it.
that's interesting. I never heard this before. So I'm honest. I eat it with pineapple. I don't bother by this, but that's interesting. I kind of want to try this now, to put pineapple on it, cook it, and then put it off, and then eat just the pizza without pineapple. Yes for pineapple. I'd say that's a yes. I mean, yes. Yeah. I'm not totally sure, but we can take
I
this
feel
as
like
a
that's
yes.
kind of a yes, right? Because you order the pineapple pizza.
That's
But
true.
then you just,
That's true. And I
yeah.
think you are the second saying yes to pineapple on pizza, and 5 said no. So
Wow, that's so sad.
it is, right? Oh no, we have 4-1 no pineapple. So it's 4-2 now. Let me copy this and let me pin this because I will forget this for the next stream. So 4 no, 2 yes. I made it 12 out of the 2. I'm cheating. So let me save this for next time. We have both people on the stream on chat. So we have the ones that adore pineapple on a pizza, and we have the one that said no. That's worth a war to say that pineapples on pizza, but yes, poor pineapple. But I have the question: what you do with the pineapple? Do you eat it separated after it, or
Yeah, you eat it separate after.
okay? I love
Because I
pineapple,
feel
so
like there's too much pineapple flavor on the pizza. You just want like a little bit of pineapple flavor.
mhm.
Because if you get a big chunk, it's too pineapple-y.
I definitely get this. Yeah, like yeah, and I kind of like eating pineapple just like the pineapple. So I think I do this next time. I changed my pineapple game. I think I do this next time. I try this. Lately I just have a can of pineapple and just ate it because it was tasty.
Awesome. Pineapple's so good.
It is. I'm not a fan of cutting pineapple, so I mostly buy a can of food ready pineapple because I'm too stupid to cut and peel the pineapple.
Same.
So
I'm not very good with knives. I can't really cook, but I can drive.
that's the most important, honestly.
Yeah.
You just can order food, you know. So it's the better task to can drive than to cook. and I'm not very good at cooking too. So I'm very good in eating stuff, but I hate
Oh,
cooking.
same.
I really hate cooking. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Patty. I'm not good at cooking. But you know this. You knew this before, so. We all know that people only say no because they're afraid of the two Italian influencers coming after them. Well, yes. We had one Italian guy on the stream format, and he said definitely no to pineapple. But he breaks his spaghetti before cooking them. So I know.
Is that good?
Normally Italian people not break their spaghetti because you cook them as whole thingy.
I
But
see.
but
Okay.
but he does. He breaks the spaghetti, so here's a dangerous Italian. I don't know.
Wow.
I break my spaghetti too before I cook them because it's fitting better in the pot, so and it's easier to eat. So oh, spaghetti Sam was there. She heard food. She heard food and she is there. If you could race any car, what would it be?
Gosh.
I would race an Indy car, but that's just me.
That would be amazing. Honestly, I'm to the point where I would race any car if like it's free.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you
Yeah.
have no limits, what car would you race? And what
No
series?
limits. What series?
Yeah, when money wouldn't be
Hmm.
any reason. So what would it be?
I'd probably race the Porsche Carrera series. Just
Ooh.
because that's it's so good. I went and watched the Formula One race, the Miami Grand Prix, uh, in May the last year technically,
Hmm.
and I honestly liked watching the Carrera series more than I liked watching the Formula One race.
Yeah,
Just because
it's.
there's
Hmm.
such aggressive passing, and it was just yeah, no, it was just such a good series, and I love a good spec series.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Porsche Cup is definitely. I think it's doesn't matter which Porsche series because I normally watch the German one and on DTM series or whatever, and they're
Uh-huh.
all good. It's such a good
Mhm.
racing. The car is the same, and it's such good battles on track. Yeah, that's why I love the Mazda Cup so much, the MX-5 Cup. So,
Yeah, my friend just actually ran the Daytona MX-5 race.
ooh, who?
Was that a couple weeks ago? Nick Schaefer?
A Mazda MX-5 Cup was Thursday and Friday on my time zone, but I think on your too. The races were yeah Thursday and Friday, so that was so much fun.
Yeah.
I love Mazda MX-5 Cup. It's like Porsche Cup. It's such good racing because
Mhm.
the cars are all the same, and it's so much fun watching the battles and
Mhm.
just having I don't know the first 10 cars on the last lap still can win, and it's so amazing. So I love this.
Mhm.
I mean, I love Formula One because I got into racing because of Formula One, but it's definitely not the series I would choose to watch the rest of my life. So,
Yeah. Formula One's great because it creates a culture around racing. I think it gets a lot of people into racing, especially with
yes.
Drive to Survive. But I have a lot of trouble with a lot of people saying that Formula One is the pinnacle of motorsports because it doesn't have to do as much with the driver it does as it does with the car.
Yeah, definitely. It's not the highest series. Not when it's about the raw motorsport or the real raw motorsport. Then there are
Yeah.
so many series so much better than F1 is, but it is still the name, I think. Formula One is still one of the highest series because, of course, all know the name, all know the
Mhm.
drivers driving there, and what Formula
Yeah.
One was and is. So that's of course a thing. But in my opinion, when we go to Formula cars, I think IndyCar is way more fun because
Yes, I love watching IndyCar.
it's way more racing and way more just sport, and yeah, so much more fun.
Hmm.
In my opinion, it's of course everyone has their own opinion, but it's
Yeah.
definitely my opinion. So yes, the pickup. Yeah, you have the pickup lovers here. So we're doing the 24 hours iRacing Nords in the pickup this year. So that will be fun.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
Yes, and kind of difficult, but I will get there. Super Formula, yeah, Kim, but I'm rarely watching Super Formula because it's not my times to wake up. It's mostly in the morning for me, so I gotta go sleep there. And IndyCar is my heart because after Formula One, I found Champ Car back the years, so that's where my heart belongs. And then Champ Car wasn't anymore, so I got into IndyCar, and that's my love,
Hmm.
my motorsport love. So that's why IndyCar Kim is more for me than Super Formula. I'm sorry. I think I watched two from Super Formula cars in my life. Super Formula races in my life. That's what I wanted to say. I don't know if that was asked, but do you have a lucky number?
Yeah, 25, just because that was my birthday. So, yeah.
That's nice. 13. For many, it's a bad number, but for me, it's the best. Don't watch Super Formula because what party did not made it? Yeah, maybe. For your explanation, I'm a big Pedal Award fangirl, so he has kind of a point there, but yes, that's not a reason I don't watch Super Formula. We will survive. Yeah, we maybe will survive for the 24-hour racing. Is a good number. I agree.
Thank you.
Don't hit me. I would never. What you thinking of me? Samu, we already asked the pizza question, but we didn't ask the Mario Kart question when you want to ask the Mario Kart question. I know her questions by now. So yeah, we haven't asked the Mario Kart question. When you want to ask her the Mario Kart question, so
Okay. What's the Mario Kart question?
the Mario Kart question is, when I remember right, which character you choose when you race Mario Kart.
Princess Peach?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Just because she wears pink.
Yes, you got something, or you will make friends with Magoon now. He loves pink liveries. So when you ever want to race with Magoo, be prepared. You have the pinkiest livery you can find on our race.
I've been thinking about wrapping my E36 M3 in like a sparkly glitter pink, just because I love
Ooh,
pink.
but that
My,
could
I
be
don't know
look
if
very good.
I know, right?
Yes.
And Nationals is coming up for in September for NASA, National Auto Sport Association, and I just want some of the guys to know that they're being beaten by a girl.
Oh yes, that's always the best.
Hmm.
We made we have an iRacing league, a funny one. It's just fun.
Hmm.
We started last Friday with the first event of this racing league, and
Hmm.
I think it was Magoo. Who of you both had the pink Barbie livery? Was it Magoo or Patty? One of both had a pretty pink Barbie livery, and the other one had a pink livery with a rainbow. So
I love that.
It was fun. You definitely know who of the both it was because they had both the pink livery, so it was super fun. No idea what you're talking about. I have proof. I saved the stream, so I have proof. You both had pretty pink liveries. Let's see, yeah. When you ever join iRacing race and you see a pink livery with sorry Magoo, this very ugly green ballper emotes, it's Magoo.
Okay.
No idea what you're talking about. I know. So Samu, I appreciate your peach choice.
Thank
So
you.
yes, I never choose peach, to be honest. I was ever choosing mostly Yoshi, or the new Mario Kart has this Mario Tanuki skin. I think it's a Tanuki. I ever choose this. It's a cute ballpark. Yeah, ballpark. I say they're not ugly. They are. Sorry to say, but I still very like you, Magoo and Paddy. So I'm sorry when I hurt your heart now that I said the ballparks are very ugly. The almighty ballpark. Sorry, I think they're ugly, but I still like your liveries. Okay, my liveries are black, pink, not black, purple, and a bit of green, blue, mint stuff. Oh,
That's a good look.
it's I definitely like my liveries. I don't make them myself. It's a friend doing them.
Hmm.
It's the founder of the racer side. He's very good in doing this. But I really love them. The most cars I ever driven in iRacing have this livery by now. So it's I think my Twitch heater. It's the USF in my livery, and I love it. I want to change my screen background. What you see now is the old pictures or old photos from the W series
Uh-huh.
made by Dan, who found the racer site. Um, because I love the Emma Kimiläinen neon Puma livery, so I use them
Uh-huh.
for my stream backgrounds. But I definitely want to choose, or when I want to change this one day, one day, one day.
I love that.
Yes. Chat, do you have more questions? Because if not, I need to find more questions. But the most questions normally kind of asked. Let me have a look. Do you have any highlights that you connect with motorsport so far?
Highlights that I connect with motorsports.
Hmm.
Could you clarify that question a little bit?
In your own racing career so far, or in
Um,
general?
I just raced Sebring, and it's been a dream to race Sebring
Ooh.
at the WRL. It was my first WRL race,
Mm-hmm.
and it was basically a determination if I'd be invited to race with the team again. And we ended up getting third, and I was
Ooh.
super happy, and it was just a really great racing weekend, and I loved Sebring.
Sebring, I drove a bit on iRacing on Sebring, and it's a pretty
Mhm.
interesting track. So
It is very interesting.
you're
It's
really,
crazy
yeah.
that they don't update the pavement at like at all. So it's just all these different patches of pavement. It's crazy.
Yes. Well, Sebring is pretty cool. So you need to have a bit of technique stuff to learn Sebring and to go
Mhm.
all through all of the chicanes and stuff. But it's really fun. So
Mhm.
it's really fun. I may do the 12-hour iRacing there. So
You should do it.
yes, it could my first Yeah, 12 hours is an endurance race, so it could be my first. And I'm very afraid to drive with others around me, so it could be very funny. So it's planned to do this year with Paddy together. So, and the GT3 Ferrari could be fun. Hopefully, hopefully I not crash it. T1 on Sebring is what? Just pure happiness.
I love Turn 1 on Sebring. It took me a while to figure it out,
Oh,
but
definitely.
I love it.
Normally I'm too fast or too late braking or too early braking. I just don't have found the right braking point so far, but I will come there. But I think when you found the right braking point, it's pure happiness. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched like an instructional video on how to figure out the line for T1 because it took me forever to figure it out. But I generally brake. If you look to your left, there's the wall and it ends to a shorter wall, so I start braking there and then I turn in at the end of the second wall.
I need to try this. I definitely need to try
Yeah.
this. I mean, I'm normally using or I'm use the lines, the
Uh-huh.
racing lines because of
Mhm.
my eyes and why because I not see so much. So I normally use them because I have no visual brain. I have a
Mhm.
hard time to remember stuff when I need to remember it. So I
Yeah.
normally using the lines, but I kind of try to also use the marks on tracks. So
Yeah, I love the racing lines on iRacing. It makes it so much easier to learn a track.
oh yes, definitely.
Mhm.
And when I get used to tracks, I see that I not always use the lines. Sometimes I have different lines. I figure out it's
Uh-huh.
better working for me. But the first 100, 200
Well,
laps, I definitely use the line.
I wonder, is the line like an average for a bunch of different types of cars? Or is it for the car you're driving? I haven't really tested that out because I generally just drive the Mazda Miata or the 86.
I have
But
no idea, but
because
I think
it
some
would
of
change with the different cars, right?
yeah. Magoo, Paddy, Linda, do you know this? You have way more experience than iRacing. Definitely more. Let's see if they will answer this.
Yeah.
Wait, what do we know? Do you know if the lines, the racing lines in iRacing change with different cars, or it's all the same? It's the question in short version. Patty knows everything. Not total, but there are no people knowing everything. But maybe this. Oh, that's me. Okay. Let's answer this, guys. I actually don't know. Never used. Okay. Could have been. So we may need to try this out in some experimental using iRacing
Yes, we will.
sessions in the future.
Mhm.
Never used the line either. Yeah, okay, you're all pros. Oh, that's great. We will find out. I will when I recovered from my eye stuff. I will try to find this out and then I will tell you. I definitely will. So I wanted to. Where's the chat with Jenny because there were no questions. There. I will try this. I will try this. I set this on my to-do list and then I will try this because I'm curious now. Because I think I drove tracks with different cars, but I never really paid attention to it. Only goes with the generally theoretical ideal line, so probably not. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah, it
what I
makes
think
sense.
too.
Yeah, because the line for the 86 and the Miata is the same line, and they
Hmm.
drive both very differently.
I think it's the same with the
So,
other cars too, but I kind of I kind of may try to test this in about 3 weeks when I got recovered with the. I could try it with the Mazda and the USF because they're very different cars. So that should be different. And if it's not different, I think it's the same for every car.
yeah.
I try this. I try this. It's a good question though. Um,
Thank you.
yeah, I never thought about it, but it's a very good question.
Hmm.
Okay, let me
So
see.
it makes sense that your line would be different driving different vehicles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are different. They are using different, or they need to use different brake points. So, I mean, the braking in the USF car is pretty good. It saved me several times when I knew I was way too late with braking because I forgot there was a turn.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it happened several times, especially on new
Hmm.
tracks because I'm pretty bad in just learn the track slowly. I mostly try to get to pace very quick. And then I sometimes very surprised there is a corner somewhere on the track. So,
Yeah, and the Miata, I generally try not to brake. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
yes, oh, I crashed so many cars on iRacing. It would be so expensive in real life. Mm. But I'm pretty sure I would not drive this fast on the first out lap on a new track in real life. So it's kind of an iRacing or sim racing in general thing. so
Hmm.
so yeah. Okay, let's go to more questions. And what would you wish for motorsport in the future? So
I really hope it doesn't die just because of all the different things happening in the motorsports community. I don't know if you recently saw the new AI driven race car.
no, I don't think so.
I watched that video and I was like absolutely devastated because it really takes the excitement out of motorsports. And I just think like
Yeah.
as a driver, I really obviously really don't want that to happen. And I'd love for more, not specifically Drive to Survive series, but more recognition for motorsports in different series and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes. So
And then also, sorry,
Linda answered the question by the way. So just wanted to say this. Yeah. Sorry. What you wanted to say?
oh yeah, also just making it a more welcoming community for women. Granted, like as a female driver, we get a lot of love, but we also get a lot of hate.
Oh yes, definitely. We
Hmm.
can
I'd
nothing.
I'd love to see a woman win Formula One, just so then it'll quiet a lot of the haters.
Oh yes, but I think that will take many years more to
That's true.
finally get into this. I mean, the biggest thing or the biggest barrier I think is still that we have for, let's say, let's be generous, for 100 men we have maybe one woman.
Hmm.
So it's very
The
very difficult.
statistics are not in our favor.
Oh, definitely not, definitely not. So, and I think one of the most um challenging thing is still to get, well, when we just stay with the Formula One and Formula Two stuff, maybe it's many team bosses, managers are still more trying to get male drivers than female drivers because, let's say, many of them are kinda old fashioned. Let's say it this
Yeah.
way. So they are still very hooked in the thinking that males are better drivers, but it's not true. But it's still this thinking. So
Hmm. Yeah, and
to
really does depend on the person.
Oh
Because
yes.
I've had so much support from like male drivers, but I've also gotten a lot of hate and some derogatory comments from people who are supposed to be coaches.
Yes, unfortunately. Yes. I
Mhm.
kind of can say the same from the journalism side. So um, it's not always easy to be in the media center as a girl,
Mhm.
especially being and looking kind of young like me. So I had many, mostly old white men, to not being very happy seeing me there. Why ever? I have no idea what their problem is, but yeah. So it's it's changing, I would say. Still changing, but it still requires a lot of time. Still, unfortunately.
Mhm.
So F1 is still a very difficult to reach. I mean, we had just one female driver in Formula 2 in the last years with Tatiana Calderon,
Mhm.
and one with Sophia Flörsch in F3, but we
But
need
even
more.
just
We need more.
yes, we do. We really do. But the hard part with that series is even just getting the financing to be able to run a series like that.
Yeah. Oh yes.
So, mhm.
And even you
Just
have
because.
the financial support just be in the series don't grant you the extra money for tests. So
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous expensive.
I know. Tell me about it.
Yeah,
Gosh.
I don't need to tell you, of course. It's crazy, and I would say running motorsport in the US is maybe cheaper than in Europe, but it's still ridiculous expensive. So
It really is, and it does generally just it's the cost is definitely influenced by the series that you're running. And I think the hard part is like as a female and just any race car in general to like advance to another series you have to have financial backing, right? But then as a female you have this extra layer of like hate that makes it harder to grow as a driver.
yes, definitely. And I think sometimes I have the feeling, or not sometimes, but very often I have the feeling when you're a female driver, you need to work as double hard as a man needs to.
Mhm.
It's not always the case, of course. It's very generous speaking style what I say, but
Mhm.
it's unfortunately often the case. So you need to work very hard. You need to have a lot of money.
Mhm.
Very lot of money, and you kind of need, of course, some connections and some luck. So
Yeah.
getting inside all the stuff. So it's a hard way to choose going into motorsport as a female. So
And I think also like earning credit for your driving ability as a female is so difficult because you
yes,
get a lot of people saying, oh, they're only getting sponsors or they're only able to drive because they're selling themselves physically, which bothers me because you see Formula One drivers, they're posting their little ice bath like photos and everything, and it's
yes,
like they're doing the exact same thing to get sponsors and money to be able to drive
of course,
as some other female drivers.
of course. And when you play the female stuff you have to get sponsorships, then it's calling. She just get it because she is a female, whatever. So
Mhm.
men doing the same, but it's not speaking bad about it that much, like as a female. So
Yeah.
um, I don't know what to say. What to. Wow, I missed the English word, but doesn't matter. Um, of course you're trying to use your abilities even as a female to get sponsorship, and when it's advertising for hair shampoo or whatever, why not using it? So
Mhm.
why why
Yeah.
why it needs to be getting a bad speaking about, because men do the same, but there it's, I don't know, there it seems okay. So it's difficult. So sometimes I have the feeling you can do whatever you want. You will ever find people who needs to speak bad about it. So
So
or
true.
or to just hate it. So when we post, I mean, we post a lot of articles and share them on social media from the racer side, and getting the comments sometimes, it's really, wow, you're just writing this because you want to hate someone on something.
Hmm.
Why? So it's
Yeah.
really,
My favorite pastime, if I ever need something to do, I go to other female race car drivers' posts and I argue with the haters, which is so dumb. But it just makes me so happy sometimes. And they don't ever actually have any valid arguments.
no, they don't have.
Once you just state the facts, like these are the female drivers that are succeeding, and like they can't argue. They've got nothing.
Yeah, they just want to hate. So sometimes
Mhm.
they just be there to hate, because it makes
Mhm.
them, I don't know if that makes them happy to just hate other people because it's the only thing they can feel happy about. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, honestly. But
It is really sad.
yeah, they don't have arguments or stuff like this. They just want to hate, and it's pretty sad, yes.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. But I love it when people hate on my posts because then it means I get promoted.
yeah, that's the other side,
Some
isn't it?
hmm
You get
on
all
social
the,
media,
yeah, you get all
on
the
social media,
views.
sometimes oh, so sorry.
Oh, it's
I
okay.
have friends like post like a hate comment on my post or something to hopefully start arguments, so then I get more comments
Yes,
and get more views.
yes, that's just get the hype for you, and just getting you higher in the algorithm stuff from social media, and
Hmm.
it gives you a favor. So they hate
Yes, it does.
gets you even higher in all the visibility stuff on social media. So it's
Hmm.
kind of the other side what they want to do, actually. So thank you for the help.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, of course, you need to stand over this. So it's ever difficult as a female driver sometimes, and you're pretty, you're blonde, so it's
Yes.
even getting them more into the, you know, into the hate stuff, and you can't do nothing because you're female, you're pretty, you're blonde. Wow.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's sometimes getting people even more in the hate of you. So I don't get it, but it is. So I will never get this. I will never understand this. I'm always a person to support and to hype someone up and trying to help, and I don't know. I will never understand this. I would never write something
Same.
under post, so yeah, you're so stupid and you can do nothing, and to try to cut the wings of someone. I
I
post,
don't understand why people would use their energy to do that.
yes, definitely. I posted lately some pictures of iRacing. I did some
Hmm.
screenshots and stuff, and I got really hate messages and stuff because I'm using racing lines. And I was so, wow, you have nothing better to do to waste your energy to write me and to hate me for using racing lines. Do you have no
That's
other problems?
crazy.
Is it? And then I think so,
Hmm.
okay, I'm a grown up girl, but
Hmm.
I don't want to sing what it maybe do to young girls, maybe 12, 13, I don't know when you start using
Hmm.
social media these days, but maybe not being that good in getting these comments and stuff. So I really thinking why you do this. It's so sad.
Yeah, it really is sad. And like social media is great because it provides so many good opportunities, but also like it's creating this horrible, superficial, and almost like culture of hate.
Yeah, it is definitely, and it's kind of getting worse. Sometimes I have the feeling people are stupid. Yeah, so many are, and I think they're feeling just better doing hate. I think some of them or many of them are just feeling very unhappy in their lives and
Hmm.
have nothing to cheer them up on themselves, and they're just getting this I feel good when I hate other people, and that's kind of sad. So,
It is really sad.
but I always fear that maybe 12, 13, 14-year old girls not having the strength and the view to see this, and they just feeling bad seeing these messages, and that's
Hmm. But also, like, it's so great because we have the opportunity to follow, like,
yes.
the Iron Dames. And so little girls can see, like, these females succeeding and doing these incredible things.
Oh yes.
But there also is always going to be the factor of hate, which we can't control, but
Yes.
I wish we could.
Oh yes, but I think it will not happen. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
just stand over it and saying, "Oh, you're so stupid." Okay, I ignore you. Or when you have fun with it, of course, argue with them. But
Hmm.
yes, but I think it's a pretty big part these days to see all the females out there racing, having fun, and having
Yeah.
success, and especially the Iron Dams getting more people into or more little girls into racing. So
Hmm.
we definitely have a big grown, especially in the karting series. We have so much more girls, and
Hmm.
that's amazing. That's definitely amazing. So I love to see this, and I love to see this more. I mean, it's more work for me meanwhile with races, but it's love.
Hmm.
So I hope it will be even more. And we will maybe have one day a female driver in Formula One. Again, some in IndyCar. It's kind of sad to see not really female drivers lately in IndyCar. Of course,
Hmm.
Tatiana got a run until the sponsor said they not pay anymore. Don't want to say
Yeah.
names, but it was sad. Or the Indy 500, we always had women, and then there were 1 2 years with no female starters in the Indy 500. And it was kind of sad. It was a kind of sad
Yeah.
development. So hope it will change again.
Yes.
Yep.
We're making it change.
Oh, definitely. And that's yeah, that's why I really love doing these chats and getting some visibility. And as well with racers, seeing sometimes the views one or two articles get. That's kind of making me happy. Seeing how good or how so many people kind of want to see female drivers succeeding in motorsport, um,
Hmm.
and not just drivers, even the mechanics and engineers and um, whatever you can work in motorsport. That's
Hmm.
so cool to see. I mean, that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Um, yeah, but maybe getting back to you. Wow, German, English. Oh God. now it's starting. I have some more questions here on Discord on the server. Um, who do you look up to, motorsport related or not?
Who do I look up to? Gosh, that is a really good question.
A difficult question, I think.
Um, Granted, she is younger than me. I did start racing later in life, but I love watching Doreen Bin. I don't know if I
Hmm.
said her name properly.
I always
She,
struggle with the
she's
name, so.
she's just doing so amazing, and I love just the energy she has around her. Um, that's like very much so like this is me. I'm happy, I'm bubbly, but I'm like killing it in motorsports.
Oh yes, I was shocked lately as I saw her age. I I don't know why, but I always thought she is older than she is, actually.
Mhm.
I was so, what the heck, she is 19? Nope.
Yeah.
I don't believe this.
Isn't
It
that
was
amazing?
it was really shocking for me because I really thought she is
Mhm.
older because I have the feeling she reached so much in motorsport already,
Mhm.
especially in endurance racing. I'm not the biggest fan seeing her in F1 Academy, when I'm
Yeah.
honest, because I think she is so much better in endurance racing and stuff. But
I agree. She absolutely kills it in endurance racing.
yes, and I think it's a future more than in Formula racing. But at the end, it's of
Mhm.
course her thing to drive there. But it's amazing how good she is, and yeah, hope to see much more from her in the future because I think she could really kill it in endurance racing. Not so
Mhm.
sure about Formula racing. I mean, Formula 4 maybe yes, but Formula 3, Formula 2, she is so small, and I don't know if she really can get this with the cars, but we will see. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I definitely agree. It's a good choice. I mean, I would never judge your choice, but
Yeah.
Dorian, or however you pronounce this, is she is very very good. She is. Ooh. I wrote lately the article about the Formula United Arab Emirates or whatever it's called, and I was
Uh-huh.
so shocked seeing she's 19. I was so no, that need to be a
Mhm.
mistake.
She's so young.
Yes, but yeah, I don't know. Anyone have any updates about the Iron Dance in Imsa? By the way, chat. Oh, it's still 17 minutes. What if you have any updates? Get it in chat. So, more questions. If you could race with one driver in one team, dead or alive, who would it be and why? A basic, thank you.
Race one driver.
Yeah, when you could
Ooh.
make a team of one another driver, who would it be? Dead or alive? Can it be
What
anyone?
another driver? Gosh. That's such a hard question. I think like I grew up hearing about Mario Andretti. I would love to meet him, and I mean, drive with him would be even more incredible. But just like getting to meet him would just be amazing.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I think meeting idols or people you grown up with, it's kind of amazing.
And just that, like, he also didn't start racing until later in his life. And the fact that he was doing it under his parents' nose without them knowing. And just like the way he went about creating his racing career is just incredible. And that sort of like dedication and ambition to
Yeah.
get to like the top pinnacle level of motorsports. Just, yeah.
Yeah, so many stuff in motorsport has to do with passion and to be determined to do this, what you love
Hmm.
and what you care about. And I mean, I think in motorsport there are so many points you maybe just wanna give up because of money, because of lack of support, whatever.
Hmm.
And just to continue and just to fight for and just doing it again and again and again. That's kind of a big part of motorsport, and
Hmm.
that shows a lot about a person and his love to motorsport. So yeah, that would be amazing. I have not so many points with Andretti, maybe because I'm European and not American, but even I know about him. So
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big IndyCar fan, so it would be
Hmm.
weird to not know about him, but you know, yeah. Um, Honestly, yes. I'm not sure what I wanted to say. Wow. My brain just stopped working.
It's a Sunday morning. Well, for you, Sunday evening.
Yes, the day is nearly gone, unfortunately. It's dark outside again, so we had a pretty sunny day today, so it was a good day. It was a good day. Chad, do you have more questions? Because I'm kind of out of questions by now, I think. I think I asked everything I wanted. And we had in Discord, so I normally ask people beforehand. So I run through all questions we had on Discord. Ta-dam. So yeah, what are your goals for this year or this season especially?
This season, um, right now, technique wise, I want to improve my braking technique
Mm-hmm.
and fix some of my struggles to do with braking. But race wise, I would love to get P1 in a WRL race. That would be amazing. And they're running Daytona in June. And I've always wanted to race Daytona. It's another one of my dream tracks. So hopefully I'll get to go there this season. But
Oh yes,
yeah.
I imagine. Um, to this dream track stuff. What's your dream track? You drove already, and what's your dream track you wanna drive one day?
Okay. So at Daytona, I want to drive. I've driven Sebring and Road America.
Hmm.
And then I really want to drive Le Mans,
Yeah,
obviously, because in by the time I want to win the 24 hours of Le Mans by the time I'm 29. So I've got 10 years
let's go.
to do that. Yeah. So obviously Le Mans, I love to drive Nürburgring just because that's a classic. Spa.
Yes,
I haven't driven Button Willow, even though I'm a native Californian. Um, but I've driven every other track in California. I would love to drive VIR in person. There's a long list. I don't want to like bore you going through the whole list, but those are just some of like the main ones that I really want to drive.
that's a lot. So let's plan all the trips,
Okay, I'm so down.
especially the European ones, because that I may can visit. I was never in America so far, so it's on my to-do list because I really want to see the Indy 500 live. That would be
Uh-huh.
an absolute dream. As when it's possible, as long as Pedro drives. So that would be amazing. But yeah, it's a
Hmm.
long, long flight to America. So let's see.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this year again the 24 hours of Nürburgring, and then let's see. So Spa and Le Mans would be a dream as well. Attending there as spectator would be
Yeah.
amazing. And so there are some races and tracks in America I would visit as well when I can. So let's see. Let's see what the future brings.
Hmm.
So I have just one track in my close to me, so I want to see more. Yeah. Now I think I'm really done with my questions. I'm pretty sure when we end the stream I will remember more, but at the moment I would be done. Chad, do you have any more questions? I remember one question from some streams ago we had. What's the best on-track food you had so far?
On track food I've had.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderhill. Oh, sorry, that was Thunderhill makes this really good steak salad.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about food.
But I love this question, honestly. I really love the questions. So,
What about you?
I think the best on-track food I had so far was the fries at Nürburgring. They were pretty good. Yeah, I think I would go with the fries on at Nürburgring. They were so good. Oh, now I want a food. Food. You see, people are just in chat again. It's about food. We are here. You didn't want the Jammy burger. What Jammy burger? I didn't want the yeah. You can get you can buy me the Jammy burger next time, maybe. I mean, you bought me the fries as well, so you can buy me the burger as well next time. We have a whole week at Nürburgring next this year. It's this year already. Oh. So crazy! It's already 24, and it's
I
already
know,
the
right?
January is already done. That's so crazy. How this can be?
Yeah, gosh.
That yeah, English. That means until Nürburgring, it's just 120 days to go. I counting days. Crazy. Oh no, I'm so hungry. I definitely make food after the stream. Honestly,
Same.
I could eat everything. I mean, I have cookies, but I don't want to eat them on stream. I have leftovers from earlier, from yesterday, but I definitely gonna eat something or everything I have in my flat. That could be maybe a bit much, but we had a Patty. We had a burger at Hockenheim. Was the burger at Nürburgring better? I had something at Lausitzring as well, but I can't remember it was good or not. But when I can't remember it very good, I think it was not that good. I would imagine. But I wanna try the food you had. So another track noted on my to-do list or my bucket list.
Yes.
Why are you coming here? I just want to try the food. Caitlyn said it was good. I need to try it.
Yeah, Thunderhill's a fun track. They have the 25 hours of Thunderhill. It's a pretty intense race. So.
I mean, we can connect this. I want the food try there with racing. So
Yes. Yeah.
I need to make a new bucket list. No, I need to make a new point on my bucket list. Definitely. Another point added. I think I need 2 or 3 months vacation time from work just to visit all the tracks in America I wanna visit. Would be a very
Yes.
good idea, and then just yeah, camp through America with all the tracks I need to visit. That would be so good. Okay, I need to save money, and I need to say my boss that I need to go for several months.
Yes.
Pretty sure that will work.
Yeah, of course.
It's unpaid vacation, but doesn't matter. I just need to save some money before. So it's a plan for, let's say, 2026.
I love it.
Yeah, sounds reasonable. Let's do this. I will visit you then too. So I will write you. I'm there, and there, then, and then we see that we can meet.
Okay.
So, oh, and I need to write Brenna Schubert that I'm in America because she wanna meet me too. So it'll be fun. Have the mods put down their weapons here? Why their weapons? Huh? What? Wait? I don't get my chat. That's okay. Sometimes I read chat and go, huh? What's going on? What? Yes, see, the mods are clueless as well. That's good. So it's not just me. My mods are pretty nice. Don't get mad on my mods. I go again. No, don't go. Just don't know what you want. I'm confused. That's okay.
I'm
Chat.
confused too.
So we're all confused. That's good. Chat, do you have more questions? After I put out the food question, I'm out of question because I'm hungry. What's your favorite food?
I have a list. I love food.
Oh yes.
Number one's gotta be sushi. I love sushi.
Oh yes, I hadn't sushi in ages. Maybe. Wait, I have my eye surgery tomorrow. I don't want a food after this, I'm pretty sure. But I need to have a controlling appointment Tuesday. And after this, I could maybe get some sushi. Okay, plan done. Yes, and number two?
Garlic bread. I love garlic bread. I can eat a whole loaf by myself.
Oh, yes. Yep.
hmm And then I love a good burrito, bacon, and some mashed potatoes.
That all sounds amazing, honestly.
hmm I think that's because we're both really hungry.
Oh, yes. But even I wouldn't be hungry, it sounds amazing. I love food. I could eat the whole day at night.
hmm
So you ever get me with food? So when I'm mad, it's the easiest way to get me as friend again to just give me food.
hmm
So I really love eating food and everything. I just hate cooking, so I love to get the food and eat the food, but not make the food. So
Sounds
that's
about right.
yes. So that's the best. That's just the best. But it would sound amazing as well when I'm not hungry, so I would eat all of this. I just don't eat all of the sushi with some of the fish stuff. So tuna or so, I'm out.
hmm
I mostly love vegetable sushi, so
Okay.
that's my thing. Salmon and so is okay, but not too much. I'm really thinking about getting sushi on Tuesday.
I'm thinking about making sushi right now. Sounds so good.
Yeah, today is difficult here where I live, but oh, wait, maybe no, it's difficult today. But yeah, Tuesday could be a good reason to get some. So after surgery, reward or so. That sounds about good. Definitely need to get sushi now. Ah, food is amazing. Okay, Chad. I think Chad has not more questions, or they don't tell me what. When Paddy and Magud found a hammer when I said the thing about Paddy and Samu a knife. Ah, okay. They don't. They just joking. We all know here that I'm a big pedo fangirl, so it's fine. It's fine. We did some IndyCar watch-alongs on this channel. I think
hmm
I don't know if we did this last year too, but 2 years ago definitely. And mostly it was where races where Pato were very good, and then he was very bad, or the car not worked or whatever. And the one time I was a pretty sad. I'm not sure what happened, but I think I said on stream that I not accept this that Pato not won. I don't know what race it was, but I was live on stream and I said, no, I don't accept this. Pato won. So yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, we're not talking about this again, kid. He's new gun fan, so we always have some discussion here. Who is allowed to win and who not? But it's all fun. It's all fun. It's totally fine when my favorite driver not wins. So I never get the social media wars about fans try to kill each
Drama.
other. It's so much drama, isn't it? it's, it's crazy. Especially F1. I'm not sure. IndyCar is not that bad, but there are worse stuff too. But F1, Verstappen and Hamilton fans, wow. It's war. Drama at Daytona? What happened?
Are the Iron Dames at P3? Okay, now they're at P4. Oh, now they're at P9.
The
I'm
heck?
just looking at their story.
P6. P6?
P6?
Someone says
Okay.
P6. P6 is fine. It's not very good, but it's
That's
fine.
good.
We take this, definitely.
Yeah. They'll get back up to P3 in no time.
Oh, definitely. They didn't know how a clock works. You mean the IMSA or who you mean, Maku? So it's Checkrate auf jeden Fall. Now you learn German because I forgot to talk English. That's good. I have the stream open. It's ended. It's a race ended. The number 7 won. So Petu's team is not in the top 4. Okay. They put out the Checkrate 1 lap too early. Oh, that's not
Dang.
good. It shouldn't be like this in a big series like IMSA. Who's in the Porsche? That number 7 Porsche? I don't know. It's Nugan. I don't know. I don't know who's driving which team when I'm not when I'm not interested. 23 hours and 58 minutes of Daytona. Well, it could be get some discussion after this then, but I think it not really change the results, or it would not really change the results with 1 lap more, hopefully. So it should be all fine. Did Newgarden just win another race while Wolfgang was streaming? It's fine. It's good for Newgarden, okay, Kim? It's good for Newgarden. Can anyone say me which place Petu's team has? That is the number 2, 02. LMP 2, I think. But yeah, that's not matter of the stream. But well, a big race ended. Number 14 in overall. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6 in class. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Patty. It was good timing. P6 is okay. I take this. Iron Dam's P6, Petu's team P6. That's good. So yeah, I think we can slowly come to an end when no one has any questions. When do you not have any questions for me? More at 1. Okay, I don't know who this is. But
So I don't have any questions for you. Does anyone have any questions they want me to answer?
I mean, we had some questions, so it's alright. And I normally say, or mostly I say, we can definitely do this again when you want. I wanted to say, I mean, next year. It's a long time till next year.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, the January is just done, so it's maybe not that long until next year. But who do you like the most, Petro or Newgarden? That's a me question now. We don't need to answer this. I mean, you know my answer. That's a mean question. But yeah, otherwise I would maybe call this slowly to an end. It was fun. Magnussen. Ah, Paddy. I hope you had fun too.
Yeah, I did. This was a lot of fun.
So yeah, we definitely can do this again when you want, sometime.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Nice. So, or I mean, Paddy, not Pedo. We just ignore chat now because they're just having their own fun there. So yeah, I would call the stream slowly to an end. So I would say to my chat, very very much thank you. Wow, I really forget how to speak. I really need food so slowly. Very very thank you very much. That's what I wanted to say. Chat. For being here, for chatting, watching, lurking, for having fun with us, whatever. Thank you for being here. Next stream will be maybe on Friday. We will play Speed Crew. It's a new game. And on Saturday, but the next chat with, it's kind of strange. We have two in a row, but next Saturday is the next chat with Siri Höckfeldt, a young Swedish racing driver. And yeah, thank you, Caitlyn. Good luck with the racing. Yeah, I would. Thanks, Magoo. Thanks, Samu. I just say thank you very much, and we see us again when you want on Friday and on Saturday, maybe Sunday. I don't know. And on all the other stuff, you can follow Caitlyn on Instagram there. Click the link, follow her on Instagram, and stay updated with her racing. And yeah, thank you very much for being here. And I will end stream. So bye bye stream.
Bye, guys. Thank you.